5:17 in the morning. I'm on this Friday morning, May 16th, 2014 on a Friday morning. Time now for Water and District PJ Wiggins, the morning report. Friday morning, May 16th, 2014. Good morning on this lovely Friday morning. Our calculations at 5:17 a.m. in Norton, Massachusetts. Got a temperature of 62 degrees with overcast skies. Humidity 9%. Wind speed southeast about 7 miles per barometer. 30.50 inches. Drooping about 59 degrees and a visibility of 10 miles. Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope. Shows a line of rain showers around the Bridgeport and Danbury areas in southwestern Connecticut, and a line of rain showers from North Central to Long Island, from Huntington stretching down for western Connecticut around Stamford and stretching up into southern New York for Yonkers all the way, curving it down between Onion and Schenectady, west of Albany and Schenectady.
Everything he's done, the little he said so far indicate he's not going anywhere. The problem started months ago for Robert Cope.
And a couple of batches of rain showers in southeastern portions of Prince Edward Island there. And this is the main ingredient of this is the meat and potatoes of this storm. A line of moderate to heavy bands of rain from western Quebec, stretching out for eastern Ontario, for western New York, central Pennsylvania, stretching out for Delmarva Peninsula, down for coastal Virginia, down for coastal North Carolina, off the South Carolina, Georgia coastline, stretching out the southern portion of Ivy, and down for western tip of Cuba. And a line of showers of thunderstorms from north central Kentucky, around Louisville, stretching out for central Indiana, and northern Illinois, and down for eastern Iowa. And another line of rain showers around central Tennessee, and rain showers of thunderstorms from western Mississippi, northeast Louisiana, southern Arkansas, down for southern Oklahoma, and northern portion of Texas. And a line of rain showers for east central portion of Colorado, northwestern portion of Kansas, down for west central Nebraska, down for western portions of western Dakotas, down for northeastern portions of Montana, down for Saskatchewan. Rain showers in the eastern portions of Wyoming and stretching out from Montana, down for north central portions of Idaho, down for eastern portions of Washington State, down for the north central portions of Wyoming, and down through southern portions of British Columbia. Rain showers in the east central portions of Alberta, down for central portions of Alberta and Canada. And some rain showers in south central portions of Colorado, north central portions of New Mexico, and rain showers in north central portions of Colorado. Cape Breton, Oklahoma. Good morning. 41 degrees with broken clouds.
5:30 surveillance cameras catching a private moment for the men accused of aiding bombing suspect Johar Tsarnaev. And this man overcoming.
Let's take a look at satellite loop here. Shows a couple of batch of clouds from southern portions of Mexico, stretching it down for southern interior Florida, western portions of Cuba, and stretching up Atlantic seaboard, and then stretching it all the way up and then Ontario, Quebec, and Atlantic Canada. And a couple of batch of clouds from northern Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. A couple of batches of northern central portions of Michigan. A couple of batches of clouds from western Tennessee and Kentucky, down for Indiana, northern Illinois, the 7 north, Wisconsin, and eastern portions of Iowa. And a couple of batches of clouds from western portions of Wisconsin, down for Montana, Minnesota. A couple of batches of clouds from western portions of Mississippi, and down the northern portions of Louisiana, down for several portions of Arkansas, down to southern Oklahoma, down west northern Texas, and a couple of batches of clouds from northern portions of New Mexico, down for Arizona, and stretching from the Rockies down for Wayne State, down for Northern California, Nevada, up in the Pacific Northwest, down for Saskatchewan and Alberta, down for British Columbia here, and stretching the northern Saskatchewan down the northern portions of Manitoba here. Line of global clouds from north central portions of Iowa, down from Minnesota, down from northwestern portions of Wisconsin, down from eastern portions of Ontario here.
This month's Central GMC special is the 2014 GMC.
Okay, let's take a look at our map situation. Station from British Columbia, stretching down, and a cold front from Washington State, down from north central Idaho, down from Montana, and a cold station from eastern Montana, down from Wyoming, down from Nebraska, down from and a cold front from Kansas, down from Oklahoma, down from Arkansas, down from Tennessee, down in Kentucky, and down from Indiana, and a cold front from western Cuba and up in the Atlantic seaboard, and warm front down from Virginia, and cold front from central Pennsylvania, down from New York, and a station front from eastern portions of Ontario, down from Quebec, down from New Brunswick, and out to sea here.
Q50 for $369 a month. Infinity, the official
High pressured off the Texas coastline, southern Colorado and western Wyoming. And high pressure in eastern and North Dakota, while low pressure in Indiana, Virginia, Ontario, down for southern Quebec, and down for western Washington State. And a big front up into the Saskatchewan, and a low front down for Montana. Okay, we got a temperature of 62 degrees on temperature in Boston, at 70 in Washington, D.C., 49 in Atlanta, 75 in Miami, 57 in Brownsville, 65 in Dallas, Texas, 39 in Kansas City, and Chicago, 43 in Minneapolis, 48 in Great Falls, Montana, 55 in Seattle, 58 in San Francisco, 72 in Los Angeles, 58 in Salt Lake City, 49 in Denver, 55 out in Albuquerque. Europe. Current conditions around the region, we got a temperature with 62 degrees on temperature in Boston, at 65 in Pittsburgh, 64 in 55 in Beverly, 56 in Gloucester, 61 in Worcester and Sturbridge, 62 in Webster, 64 in Milford, 64 in Norwood, 63 in Taunton, 61 in New Bedford, 59 in Falmouth, 55 in Chatham, 59 in Provincetown, 60 in Boston, 53 in Nantucket, 55 out in
There could be a spot shower popping up, especially north and west of town.
Cape Cod Bay, 57 in Block Island, Westerly, 61 out in
Home levels a little
Smithfield, 54 in Boston Harbor, 64 in Gardner, 62 in Denver, 65 in Springfield, 63 in Pittsfield, 67 in Northampton, 69 in Albany, New York, 69 in Bennington, Vermont, 64 in Keene, 63 in Jeffrey, 63 in Concord, and Manchester, New Hampshire, 64 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 61 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 54 in
just that. Police say
New Hampshire Bay, 64 in Windsor Lock, 63 in Hartford, 64 in Meriden, 63 in Waterbury, Danbury, and in New Haven, Connecticut, 68 in Bridgeport, 58 in Long Island, 63 in New York City, 63 in Islip, and 59 in Montauk.
she was a teenager. Got a bit suspicious. She told the couple that she was an orphan. It was not immediately clear why.
Okay, let's take on our forecast discussion in New England. Widespread heavy rainfall expected to continue across the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. Much below average temperatures are expected across portions of the Midwest and cold trend in the West that will bring an end to record-breaking in recent ones. Moist-related southerly winds ahead of a slow-moving cold front across the central Appalachians and lower Great Lakes region this morning. We'll continue to feel widespread moderate to heavy rains across the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast today as intense rainfall rates at a long duration of this event and will continue to raise flooding concerns. And conditions begin to dry out from the south and east begin to later today as the front coast and the Mid-Atlantic coast for the CVD front New England coast by Saturday evening began the system moving in front eastern United States. Temperature will stay below normal.
Obvious gaps and should return to basics.
Running a large low, upper low, closing off the upper Mississippi Valley and the Great Lakes and daytime highs for the next couple of days may be 50 to 20 degrees below their average across portions of the upper Midwest and Ohio Valley. And farther south, weak upper disturbances embedded within the broader upper low should be encouraged widespread, but mainly light shadow activity across the
Last June, while working his postal
Mississippi valleys. And
months for answers.
a positive energy dive in southeastward out of Canada will trigger light shower activity across the northern and central Rockies and adjacent high prairies over the next few days as the energy continues the southeastward trend. It should also send some light and moderate precipitation across the Arkansas and the Tennessee valleys. The breakdown of a highly amplified upper ridge will start a cool trend along the west coast and put an end to this record breaking which is recently as a ridge suppresses and a deep cold low approaches from the northeast Pacific. Light showers that will become increasingly numerous in the Pacific and Northwest.
The national standard is much more humane. Complete 90% of autopsy reports in 90 days.
Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around New England here. One more day of humid conditions with a few showers until low pressure and associated cold front slowly pushes. Breaking showers, scattered showers with a floor look at every downpours by tonight. Every rain may lead to some port drainage and urban flooding. Rain comes in early in the day on Saturday with dry conditions into the Saturday night. Upper level low pressure and cold air aloft will generate clouds and scattered showers for much of next week. And near-term forecasts I feel like showers and drizzle continue across much of southern New England. The broad warm infection and regime ahead of a cold frontal system in this west. It is likely to be the status quo for much of the day, primarily especially western and western hills and Monadnocks, a brighter stratosphere likely to make a living for the whole day of interior portions of southern New England. Close to the east coast, mainly from Massachusetts, but possibly parts of eastern Rhode Island. A few breaks in south, possibly especially this morning and early afternoon as the region loses its vital grip. Therefore, temperature likely to be warmer in the east and the west. We're mainly upper 60s to low 70s under the stratosphere and mid 70s toward the east. Otherwise, do notice slightly more robust CHRA development in the lower Hudson Valley, in the rest of the convergence between Southerly flow up into the valley, the southeastern flow to the Berkshires, the Trail Hills, not out of question. Some of the move up in the beginning, in fact, portion of western New England after the day until more westbound rate approaches by the head of the cold front. Actually, currently in central New York and Pennsylvania, Saturday for the showers, expect more widespread and potential heavier showers that expect upslope flowing from the eastern come over to the winds in the eastern slopes of the Berkshires have gradually increased. Pops QPF after the day into the sport the thinking. Knows that important the LG will be working with from the west, so even with fully modest state temperatures, some wind gusts be 20-30 miles per hour, likely at times. Later this year with but breezy day. Forecast discussion here in New England. Let's take a look at our maps here. Current height for today, we say 1 for Boston, 70 for Providence, 69 for Hartford, 63 in Nantucket, 70 in Albany, and 71 in New York City, 69 in Rutland, 72 in Concord, and 63 in Portland, and 78 in Bangor. And heavy rainfall here, heaviest rain after midnight, Friday night into Saturday morning. Highest about 1.5 to 2.5 inches in central western Massachusetts, southwestern New Hampshire, and northern Connecticut. Isolated 3-inch amounts possible along the eastern slopes of the Berkshires and widespread flooded, but some localized urban and poor drainage and small stream flooding is possible here. And here in northern and much of Boston and eastern Maryland, we will get up to 3/4 of 1 inch possible. And the more east you get, the lesser the amounts you get. The more west you get of Norton and Boston, the more higher the amount you get here.
Don't wait to say, the big memorial sale is going on now at Rockman's in Worcester, New England's largest furniture and flooring store. Fantastic. Payday never.
Okay. Rain will be in the western New England by about 5 a.m. and then 7 a.m. The showers become more numerous here, and we will be having some spotty showers throughout the day in eastern Massachusetts, while western Massachusetts will get steady rain here at around 11 a.m. here.
A muggy start to your Friday morning watching this band of heavy
And then
rain move in. When it moves in, and
the rain will make its sneak front met the rest by about 2:32 p.m. and raining around Fall River and western Rhode Island by about 2:32, and then the rain becomes more numerous around evening rush hour, and the showers become more numerous around the evening, and we will see bands of yellow and oranges around.
As a life-changing medicine on the eye.
7 New England by about 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. The rain becomes more heavy and numerous around the western portions of Massachusetts, and here in the Massachusetts by the overnight hours of Saturday morning here. Let's take a look at our
And it is Friday, Indiana. The story of what's happening outside.
deck cam. And it shows a cloudy morning over the reservoir here with some clouds in the air. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this.
So nice sunrise is going there for City Cam. Looking pretty good. And it's feeling like a summer morning, right? It's in the lower 60s this morning. The dew point temperatures in your 60s. It's a little bit muggy out there.
A little muggy, yeah.
And there are no clouds for you on the
7-day forecast. It goes like this.
Massachusetts, so the sky's still a little bit brighter than the rest of us right now under the clouds. Notice a little bit of rain, Bridgeport, Connecticut. This is
For today, isolated showers after 9 a.m. Most gusts got down near 72 degrees south with about 8 to 14 miles per gust size, 30 miles per hour, chance precipitation 20%.
very slowly eastward. So this is what I'm watching for tonight.
Tonight, rain mainly after 8 p.m. Patchy fog after 11 p.m. Low at 62 degrees southeast with about 10 to 13 miles per hour, chance precipitation 9%. New precipitation box between a quarter and half an inch possible. For Saturday, rain available for noon, either 76 degrees south with about 7 to 10 miles per hour, chance precipitation 100%. New precipitation box between a quarter and half an inch possible. Sunday night, most of the clear skies low 50 degrees southwest with about 6 miles per hour coming to the north 4 side after midnight. Sunday, chance of showers, rain after 3 p.m. Patchy skies either 60 degrees north with about 7 miles per hour, gust high 20 miles per hour, chance precipitation 30%. For Sunday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Rain before 8 p.m. Most skies got low 49 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Monday, chance of showers after 1 p.m. Part skies at 67 degrees. Chance of precipitation 40%. Monday night, chance of showers. Most skies got low 49 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Tuesday, chance of showers. Part skies at 64 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%.
One lane, so give yourself a couple extra minutes if that's where.
Tuesday night, patchy fog after 5 a.m. Most skies got low 40 degrees. And Wednesday, part skies at 67 degrees. And Wednesday night, Park got low 49 degrees, and for Thursday, Put the skies down near 69 degrees. Bitters, what a phrase of the day. A showery and a cloudy day and tap with muggy in the air. This is PJ. We have a good day with a good positive attitude here. And let's take a look at our traffic situation at 5:32 here.
This is just some of the video from San Diego County. And also breaking overnight, 2 people are under arrest, charged to trying to start a fire even as 10,000 acres burn. It is not.
Everything is smooth sailing in the highways and byways of Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island here. This is PJ. We have a good day with a good positive attitude here.
Shitty rampage and charged